It's so boring. My name is Kent Honda. As you can see, I'm a recluse and I never leave my room. My family is wealthy, so I'm living in a pretty decent house. Well, this house is a bit of a waste for a recluse like me. I spent my days thinking random things like that, when something began to change in my neighborhood. Has someone started living in that house over there? There is a newly constructed house next to us, and it seems like someone has recently purchased it. I didn't notice because I rarely leave my room. Well, I probably won't have to interact with them anyway. However, one day, an incident occurred. What the? I heard a loud scream coming from outside the window, so I opened the curtains to see.
Someone please help! Anyone!
Whoa! What are you doing?
Please, just help! Quickly!
I didn't exactly understand the situation, but I did as she asked and rescued the child. Our house is so close that I could reach the neighbor's house by crossing the rooftops.
I'm so sorry! Thank you so much! You really saved us!
No problem. But why did this happen?
Yuka, my child. I took my eyes off her for a moment, and she got out onto the balcony.
I see. She's still a small and very curious girl. Anyway, I'm glad nothing serious happened. Well then, I'll be going.
Wait!
Yes?
I can't just let you go after you saved us. Please, let me do something to show my gratitude.
Huh? No, there's really no need for thanks. I'll be going.
Oh, please! Let me do something for you! I wonder if he's about the same age as me.
It was a rare opportunity to talk to someone after such a long time. Maybe I should have stayed. No, what am I thinking? No one needs a person like me. I thought I shouldn't get too involved with people, so I decided to forget about that family. A few days later... Oh. Uh-oh. It looks like we're out of groceries. I need to go shopping. Going outside is a rare occurrence for me, but I couldn't continue to stay in my room without eating anything. So I decided to go shopping at the nearby supermarket. And then...
Kent!
Huh? Ah, you're the girl next door.
Yuka, what are you doing? Oh, you're...
Well, hello there.
Oh, it's quite a coincidence, isn't it? Being at the same supermarket at the same time.
Yeah.
Guess what? My mom got me ice cream. Let's eat it together.
Huh?
Yuka! I'm sorry. If it's not too much trouble, could you keep Yuka company? When she decides something, she won't listen.
The woman's name seems to be Mary. Just like that, I found myself eating ice cream together with them on a nearby bench. Why is this happening?
I'm sorry. This must be too much for you.
No, but you really care a lot about your child.
Yes, this child is my treasure.
Huh?
Well, it's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I'm a single mother. Right now, this child is my only family. It scares me to think about her falling from the balcony that day. So I'm truly grateful to you.
No, I just acted on instinct at that time.
I know! Please, let me treat you to dinner tonight. I still haven't properly thanked you.
No, it's fine.
Kent, let's have dinner together. See? Yuka wants you to join us too. Don't be shy.
Alright. She was quite persistent, so I was forcefully invited to their house to have dinner together. Thank you so much for inviting me. It was delicious.
Really? I'm glad you liked it. Thank you for the meal. Hey, Yuka, you have to brush your teeth before bed. No!
They're really close, aren't they? Families like that make me feel warm inside.
Phew. She finally fell asleep. She's always like this.
She's cute. That's a good thing.
Yes, she is. By the way, Kent, we're about the same age, right?
Huh? Well, I'm in my late 20s.
I thought so. I'm around the same age too. So, Kent, is your current residence your parents' house?
Well, yeah, it is. What's she trying to say with all these questions?
When you saved Yuka, I was convinced. If I were to remarry, it would have to be with someone like you.
Huh?
That's why, please marry me!
What? What's she suddenly talking about? Marriage? Me? Wait a minute. Making such a sudden request, I have to go.
Oh, please wait!
Is she more intense than I thought? Proposing to a complete stranger? Half in panic, I returned to my life of seclusion. However, from that point on, Mary started coming over to my house frequently. One day...
I made too much food, so if you'd like...
Another day...
I'm sorry, Yuka insisted on coming over and playing. I didn't see that. Hey! Shh!
And yet another day...
I'm sorry, the shower broke.
That's a bit much. As she kept coming over repeatedly, I gradually began to open up to Mary, little by little. Well, there were times when she went overboard.
Hey, Kent!
Yes?
Lately, Kent has been talking to me like a normal person. Maybe he's getting used to me. I'm happy about that. But he doesn't seem to be happy when he's at my place.
Is something wrong?
No!
After a while, Mary continued to visit my house frequently. I had also gotten used to it.
I'm sorry for coming over to your house so often lately.
No problem. If she comes over this often, it's natural that I let her in.
Oh, Kent! What would you like for dinner today?
Oh, well, how about beef and potato stew?
All right. I'll make it right away, so please wait a moment.
Yes, thank you very much. I've really adapted to this. This isn't good. A guy like me shouldn't be developing feelings for Mary.
The kitchen is always so clean whenever I come here. Kent must not be the type to cook for himself. But I wonder if his mother ever cooks for him. I've never seen Kent's parents.
Oh, Mary? You said you'd make it right away, but did you finish already?
No, it's not ready yet.
Is something wrong?
Come to think of it, there's something I haven't asked you yet.
Huh? What is it?
I've never seen your parents before, Kent.
Well,
Kent?
Well, I think you've probably noticed, but I'm a recluse.
Oh, I see.
My parents, both of them, are business owners, so they let me live in this big house. They're so busy every day, they hardly ever come home.
I see. I didn't know that. But why do you stay at home all the time?
I failed the university entrance exam.
Oh.
I did manage to enroll in a local university, but my parents, who are very particular about academic achievement, called me a failure because I didn't get into my desired school.
That's awful.
People around me said things like, "You're just an average person, relying on rich parents." And it got to the point where I didn't want to deal with anyone anymore. So I became a shut-in.
So that's what happened.
That's why you shouldn't propose to someone like me. Mary, you're beautiful, and there are better people out there.
Well, I don't have a great relationship with my parents either.
Huh?
You see, I had a child at such a young age, and a lot has happened. My parents didn't readily accept it.
Mary.
Still, I wanted to raise this child. So my former husband and I worked hard together. But my husband had an accident while at work. Just before he passed away, he told me that I should forget about him and find a wonderful person who could protect me and Yuka.
Mary, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I've never forgotten about my husband, but realistically, I think it's difficult to raise Yuka on my own. Besides, I believe my husband would want me and Yuka to be happy.
But in the end, aren't you just searching for a new husband because it's tough to raise Yuka on your own?
It's not like that! I admit that when I proposed to you so suddenly, you might have that impression, but...
But?
I've genuinely fallen in love with you, Kent. You risked your life to protect my precious Yuka. People who would risk their lives to save someone else's child don't come around often, do they?
But that was just something I did on a whim. And I'm a shut-in and incompetent.
Do you really think an incompetent person would lean out from a balcony to save a child? Kent, don't underestimate yourself. Your brave actions at that moment made me truly fall in love with you. I believe my husband would be happy for us if we were together.
But I'm a shut-in, and my parents don't love me.
Who cares about that?
Huh?
Whether you're a shut-in or feel unloved by your parents, what's important is you. It's crucial to determine your own worth by yourself.
Mary.
Could you please be with me?
Well, first, let's start by dating.
Mom, is he going to be our dad? In the future, okay? Huh? Kent, your face turned red! It did.
Don't tease me like that. And so, Mary and I began dating with the prospect of marriage in mind. During that time, I informed my parents, with whom I had little interaction until now, about my relationship. I'm going to be with this person, regardless of what you say. I'm going to cherish my own values and start working.
Why don't you say something, dear?
As expected, they won't approve, will they? A man who was a shut-in suddenly saying such things.
Dear?
I see. I see? What do you mean, Dad? I guess it's a no.
To be honest, I've been feeling sorry.
Huh?
Your father is not very good with words. You know that. I've been wanting to apologize to you.
Well...
I'm truly sorry for how we've been treating you. I wish you and Mary the best.
Mom, Dad.
It's wonderful, Kent.
Yeah, thanks to you. Be sure to make Mary happy.
Indeed, you've got yourself a beautiful bride.
We're not married yet.
Not yet?
What do you mean by not yet? Anyway. Thanks to Mary, I was able to reconnect with my parents, with whom I had a long-standing dispute. It seems Mary was also able to reconnect with her parents, and both of us are now free from our past entanglements. I've also started living with Mary and Yuka, having moved out of my parents' house.
Kent, what time will you be back today?
I'll be back by 8 p.m. Wait for me.
Then I'll make a delicious meal and wait for you.
Now, I've forgotten about my shut-in past, and I'm living happily.
Thank you for watching again. It would make me so happy if we could watch another rom-com story together. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. See you next time. Bye!